Okay, so today's lesson is going to be welcome to the Integrity Group. Again, this is Brian Mark here in the great town of Greensboro, North Carolina. Today we're going to start talking about our composition books. So, in Medicare Advantage world, Medicare world, the biggest thing that you need to do is take care of you. Okay? What does that truly mean? That means that, do you think that you will remember AEP during OEP? Will you remember every client that you went and saw? Right? So, let's just say a client files a complaint on you and you don't have any kind of record of what your days look like, what happened, you're just gonna rely on your memory. How do you think that's gonna go for you? Not so well, right? Not so well. But if you take the time to write each one of your clients down, what happened in your daily composition book, then when that time comes, you flip to your page, whatever day it is, January 15th of 2023, and you follow your day. And then what you do is, if you get a complaint, you just write down exactly what your day was. You write down what happened in the house, how it was initiated, you write down their information, you write down any key pertinent thing that goes on in that visit. Okay? That's what these composition books are for. It is to CYA when the commission says, we have a complaint. That's all this is for. It's to jog your memory when something happens. Now, you're inside your phone, we put your client's information, we put their picture, we put their plans, they put their birthdays. All that's great and good stuff. But the ones that aren't our clients, or the ones that are our clients but have a complaint. All the pertinent information's in this book. So you'll have one for AEP, you have one for OEP, and then you have one for SEP. Okay? That's what you do. And you label the year, and I want you to fill it up, front and back, because that's your job, is to see people, right? So, the importance of your daily log is so that you can remember what you did. So, let's say someone files a complaint against you a year and a half later. Do you think you're going to remember it? No. Shoot, I don't remember last week, right? I don't. But if I didn't have my log, when they ask me a question, how am I going to remember that? Right? So, does everyone agree that the log is important?
Yes.
Now, in your log, you got to do it the same way every single time. And this is one thing that most new agents don't get. They take shortcuts. They only write a little bit of information. Because shortcuts are good, right? No. Shortcuts are always bad. Shortcuts are always bad. Because later down the road, you don't have what happened. All you've got is a name and a telephone number and an address, right? Now, these have to be kept in your personal possession. Your kids can't go through it, agents can't go through it. This is pertinent information. You have to keep it on your person where someone else can't access it. Okay? These are your logs. I have log books going back years. Okay? So, the importance of this is taking detailed notes of exactly what happened. Not just names, numbers, and whatever information that you put down. Miss Smith met with me with cousin Claudette in Durham, North Carolina, invited me in, asked me if I wanted tea, sandwiches, Sprite, Coke, Dr. Pepper. Of course I said no, and this is what happened. Could you think that in 2 years you could remember that event if you wrote that stuff down?
It's easier.
It'd be a lot easier. So, it's just a small tip for today. Your logbooks are really important. It's not for anybody but you. It's to protect you when the Department of Insurance asks questions that you're not going to remember. Now, Brian, if I have a logbook, do I need a scope? Yes, you need a scope of appointment with every single appointment. You know, the biggest things I see with people with getting complaints is the only time that they're found in the client's favor if there's not a scope of appointment.
How can you even write a policy without a scope?
You can, but you're not supposed to.
I know that.
You're not supposed
But
to.
I thought like you had to write the scope and you couldn't move forward if you didn't do that.
Well, the
But
truth is, I tell people that, but I tell people that because that's how important the scope is. But the truth is you can get around not having a scope and write the policy and not be compliant. And the big issue is that you're compliant, and that's what this notebook's for, is to make sure that you're compliant and you have the answers when they call you on the mat. Okay? Well, thank y'all for taking a little bit of time with the Integrity Group today. This is how to fill your logbooks out properly. And y'all have a great day.